Hey everybody, B. Dave Walters here, and Wizkids hath blessed me with some new swag, the new Boneyard set. Boneyard. And I have not opened any of this, and I'm ready to go through it now, and I figured might as well record my actual reactions to it, because I don't know what's in here. It is a lot of stuff. I just know, and it's got confidential stamped all over it, which makes me feel important. But I did have permission to talk about it now. So knowing myself and knowing what I am, I wanted to wait until I had the green light. So I has the green light. So let us dive in. One thing I do want to say is they're available for pre-order now. Get it at your friendly local game shop first and foremost if you can. If not, you can order them online direct from Wizkids. And I think two of the things that are in here, if I recall my write-up, are not going to be available in stores. I think it's the orc skeletons and the cobalt skeletons are not available. I'm supposed to read further down to figure out where they are, but honestly, I don't want to spoil for myself what's up in her. So hopefully, after I'm getting done having my mind blown by all of this, I think to look to tell you where you can get the cobalt skeletons and the orc skeletons. But again, pre-order, friendly local game store. So let's see. There's a bunch of boxes. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Yeah, like you think I'm kidding. All this tape has it's got a specific release date on it, which is like, I was given permission in writing and I'm still nervous. I'm kind of like, wait, is it okay for me to say something? I don't know. I think so. If you see like a laser appear on my head and I get taken out, you'll know why. It's because I said things before I was supposed to. Let's see what is in this box. Now, these are really cool. I've only recently started getting more into miniatures because if you know, especially if you've been with me for a while now, you know, one of the things that I would always say is it was never really my jam. And it wasn't that I wasn't interested in it. It was just for me, mostly it was cost and the fact that like I can't paint because I can barely write. Ooh. What is this? Is this ooh. This will be very useful for this week's Darken Wish, actually. This very week, this creature is in here. Ooh. Let me see if I can show it to you without like ruining everything. An adult blue dracolich that is like up on the stand. Oh, okay, that was one of the things they pointed out. The bases are all clear, so you can like see your terrain through it. Hopefully you can see it and you're not getting like a ton of reflection off my lights, because I don't want to take it out of this plastic right now. Same thing with my eye and hand of Vecna back there. Like I leave it in the box until I know where it's gonna live permanently, so I don't have a chance to break it, but dope. Yeah, this will come into use this week. The adult blue dracolich. That's cool. He's got his lightning breath and everything. Okay. All right. Well, I'd already be happy just from that. Now, here comes the true test of all of this, y'all, is the extent to which I can rebox what I've unboxed. And also, I apologize if I deafen you when the plastic over cardboard noise. Sorry. It's kind of like reverse ASMR. Let's see. I'll put her over to the side over there. Dope. Okay. Let's see. What's this? I keep saying like there's so many boxes. Actually, there's 3 big boxes. Now that I actually can like get a better look at it. 3 big boxes. Okay. The next one. Let us see what is up in her. I am already sold by the adult blue dracolich. That in and of itself is dope. Especially if you're doing any of the like Frostmaiden type content and everything. The reason why the adult blue dracolich is turning up in my game of A Darken Wish is canonically there is one in the Moonshay Isles. So since that is where my story was set, both in the comic and by extension in the stream, it made sense that that is the specific individual that they are going to come across, and the universe hath provided me with an appropriate miniature. Now, let me see if I can get what this is. I've now realized what is in here is written on the side of the box, and now I'm intentionally not looking at it because I'd rather just be surprised when I open it up and can see, or look at it and don't know what it is and then go and read it. Also, it is incredibly well secured to stop people like me from just like ripping it open and blabbing about it. Okay, hold on, almost there. Also, I may have identified why if I have any trouble with the reboxing, it's because I destroyed the box. Okay, let's see what's in here. Ooh, so that was a blue dracolich. Again, sorry for the noise. This is a green dracolich, which is neat because the pose is different, but honestly, I think this is a trick of the light because it doesn't look green. It still looks blue to me, but also I have it under all these like chunky giant spotlights, which again, hopefully you can make out what that is, but that's really neat. It's like super rotten and decrepit, and you can kind of like see all the meat and bone on it, which is interesting because when I think about dracoliches personally, I tend to think of them as almost like reanimated bones or just like ectoplasm and stuff kind of like flowing through them and connecting them. But this is like, no, you can see that is a real once living dragon that is rotting away, and you can kind of see the individual vertebrae and the tail and everything. That is dope. And again, a big base. I need like some normal size minis to give it to you for scale. But y'all know how big my hands are. So you can see this big old thing here. Adult green dracolich. I appreciate the dracolich is like, I'm an adult. Okay, prepare yourself. Deafening box noises. All right, there we go. Hopefully the mic's noise gate is helping with all that. Okay, so big old box. Again, Wizkids Confidential. Like, I feel like that should be the name of a show in and of itself. Wizkids, if you hear me there, you know, Wizkids Confidential can be your unboxing or announcement show. Not that I got anything against Mini Mayhem. Mini Mayhem is dope, but maybe Wizkids Confidential, you know? Much easier to open box. GGG. Let's see. Oh, this is D&D Icons of the Realms Boneyard, to properly state the product's name and not just laugh about it being called a boneyard. Boneyard. Icons of the Realm Boneyard. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna show you. Ah! There's a Cibriex. Ah! Okay, so if you watch my show, Champions of Lore, and you should, we on CNE Games Mondays with Aaron M. Evans and Trevor Bettis, we talk about a lot of the lore of the underworld and Idle Champions and the creatures that are coming to Idle Champions. And this greasy boy, the Cibriex, is one of those things that is the nastiest creature in Dungeons and Dragons. So from what I understand from these, there's a pull, basically a random opportunity that you can just get individual minis and like different stuff might be in it. So the fact that this was kind of my pull doesn't mean it's going to be yours. There's a zombified Tyrannosaur. That's just self-validating. Shout out to Chult with the zombie Tyrannosaur. There's a lot of aquatic zombie things in here that I'm seeing. Also very queasy from the Cibriex. I got a giant skeleton. I got some like a krakeny dude. I got, oh wait, I know, the name is eluding me. Sorry, internet, I'm being stunned right now. Hopefully you can even see with the reflection, but like this big old boy that looks like kind of like a gross, like giant baby with like a tentacle coming out of his head. Yeah, I forget his name. He's gross. I got a nightmare, I got some tieflings, I got like a death knight dude, got a big old troll, a big old ogre, a big old skeleton, and just some really dope grossness. Also, the Cibriex, though, it's terrible. It's terrible. I'm not doing it justice. It's like Krang on acid. Thanks, I hate it. Also, there's a giant snail that is covered in bones on its shell. Once I have a place for these beautiful things to live, and I bring them out and I will show them off properly. But for now, I wanted you to see just how dope the Icons of the Realms from the Boneyard are. Again, I apologize. I'm sure it's difficult to see them with the plastic and the light and everything, but you can go to Wizkids.com. I'm pretty sure it's Wizkids.com, Wizkids website, and I'm sure they got release pictures there that you can see up close. But this is dope. both of these dracoliches in particular are very incredible. The green and the blue are really, really, really neat looking. So highly recommended. And it can be difficult to get your hands on these things, especially now in the time of COVID. So if you're thinking that you might want a chunky dracolich or a really gross Cybriex or any of these other things, and let's be honest, if you're not trying to get the grossest Cybriex possible, are you even playing D&D? You should put in your order now at your friendly local game store or on with Wizkids. Oh, let me see. Hang on. I said I was going to tell you how to get the orcs or the skellies. Let me see if there's if that's in here. Okay. The orc skeleton will be found in brick and mortar local game stores only. It is not for resale. Okay, so that is only from your friendly local game shop is the orc skeletons. And the kobolds, excuse me, will only be found on dndmini.com when you pre-order any Boneyard set. So hey, there you go, dndmini.com. If you pre-order there, you can get the kobolds. If you go to your friendly local game shop, you can get the nasty orcses. So really, I guess you probably should order like from both and then get both. Porque no los dos? Cool. All right. So I'm going to figure out where these things are going to live. And yeah, you're going to see that blue dracolich on Thursday for sure.